What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Shop with me, T. Hobbs. And of course, you know I got my man Jay Seals in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's good? What's good? Happy Thursday. I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad that it seems like your connection's pretty damn good right now. So, we'll see how this goes.
Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it. Look, if it's your first time in the shop, guys, welcome. But in the shop, we like to say tip the motherfucking barber, aka hit the like and subscribe button and turn the notification bells on so everybody knows we are here. Now, as you can see, I don't have my black background because I had it on and it was just too dark. Like, I didn't have proper lighting. I'm in a hotel, and I feel like every time that I'm on the road or something like that, you guys always say how good my signal is. So I figured that maybe I'll take the virtual background down and, you guys will get a little bit more lighting. So, but shout out to everybody that's in the shop today. If this is your first time in the shop, please let us know in the chat where you are from, city and state. Now, it'll be a little bit of a challenge today because for whatever reason, my mouse is feeling like it doesn't want to respond. So I'm gonna play with it all day. Oh, pause. I'm gonna make sure that it works.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure that it works all day. So yeah, man. So let's get into this chat real quick. So Room Lady says she is first at 12:17 p.m. That's what's up, Room Lady. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. And then Cortez L says Crypto Shop. We alive. Let's get it. You already know what time it is, brother. Bernie says tip the barber on your way in and pull up a chair. Let's have a conversation. You know what time it is, Bernie. Selma Fudd in the building says Crypto Shop in full effect. Come get some. Let's go, baby. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Bernie says Room Lady and Selma Fudd giving it the fist bump. And then Four is in here. He says, we in the building. Let's go. You already know. Mr. Papa says, let's effing go. Tip the barber. Keep on keeping on. Let's do it. Man, my mouse is really not wanting to cooperate today. It's weird.
Why don't you take the batteries out and put them back in?
I'll do that here in a second. Malik says, the market is bloody. I'm affiliated, but I'm going to need it to go green on 145 Pyru. LOL. Gangsters market set tripping. Dang, Malik, showing your true colors over there. Mr. Genius out here showing his gangster side.
Right? 145 Pyru.
Moonforce General says, I'm from Nunya. Hey, well, Nunya, I'm assuming that's not a place, and what you truly mean is none your damn business. And that's all good.
I was hoping you was going to say, oh, he from Nunya. What country is that?
Nope. Yeah, no, I'm not that dumb.
No,
but Bernie says,
never mind.
Told you them, god damn, say the mouse no good. Oh man, chill out, bro. What's up, BTFA apes? Let's go, BTFA in the building. I already know. What's going on, dopey dude? We got D Dumpster official back in the building. Says, good afternoon, guys. What's going on, D Dumpster? Bernie says, if it's laser, try blow into the light, bro.
You want him to blow into the light? Oh, that's a thing?
It worked. All right. And then Joni in the house. What's going on, Joni? Joni Metcalf, nice of you stop by. And then Dillinger Dave is in the building. Said, what's up, fam? What's going on, Dillinger Dave? I hope you're having a good day today. But guys, listen, the market was interesting today. And before I go any further, tomorrow, if you haven't joined the Discord, tomorrow is the best day to join the Discord, the Patreon. Tomorrow is the first of the month, and you won't be charged twice. If you're thinking about joining the Discord, don't join today because it's going to be a waste of money. Join tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be the best day to join the Discord because you'll get in at the first of the month. You won't be charged until the next month. And I must say that myself and Justin were talking before the show, and we're really liking the conversations that we're having in the Discord now because we're starting to get into the stock market. We're starting to start training people on options, and people are starting to recognize things that we've been seeing and talking about for a long time. So I'm really, really happy with the Discord fam. You guys have really started to, pay attention to what's going on in the market. And we'll actually go over some trade scenarios before we get into the news. of the day after I talk to the chat. So Malik says, Yashay, Dumpster subscribe so they can comment, give them a little props. I did. Sometimes hairs get stuck and affect the light. You know, that might be it. I just blew it out. So we'll see what happens.
Now I gotta look. Nah, mine's good.
Crypto Vern in the building says, what is good, family? What's going on, Crypto Vern? How you doing, brother?
What's good, Vern?
Forrest says, can't lie. D Dumpster been showing love. Hopefully it's an actual project, not just another, Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not a fan of the name. I'm not going to lie, but I wish you guys all the best. And, I appreciate you stopping by and showing love. But for now, we're not investors, but we're watching, right? Dorkins says, what's up, everyone? What's going on, Dorkins? Congratulations on your win today. I'm glad you made a little money today.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bernie's showing some love to Vern.
So before we get into the market and stuff, we only got like 29 people in here. We can let the room fill up a little bit more.
Yeah. We got another 10 minutes or so.
So today is like your last official day in the cloudy, gloomy, worthless town of Oak Harbor, is it not?
It is, man. Today is my last day in Oak Harbor, and I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna eat because there's this place that I normally get chicken wings from. It's a jerk chicken place, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's gonna be one place that I will miss, and then there's this other place that I get tacos from that I absolutely love as well. So I'm trying to decide my last supper in Oak Harbor. Right? My last supper in Oak Harbor, should it be chicken wings and ribs? No, I can't get ribs today. It's Thursday. But should I get chicken wings and salmon? Or should I get tacos? Y'all let me know. Chicken wings and salmon or tacos? Y'all let me know. But what was you going to say, brother?
What you should get?
Yeah.
You should get the jumbo burrito. Jumbo burrito for sure. But there's more reasons than one why you should go to jumbo burrito.
I know. Wings, we all know you're getting wings. I'm leaning toward wings and salmon. Like I'm really, really leaning toward it. I might call my wife and ask her which one I should get first. So
or you can just get them both,
Yeah, I
could take one on the road.
I could do that. But the tacos, the wings will travel. The tacos, I gotta eat them right away.
Yeah, that's true.
Taco Bell, it is. No, bro, it's not Taco Bell. It's like
authentic
Mexican food. Like it's like legit. Like put it this way: the people that packed my house yesterday, they were Mexican, and I bought them. I bought them for helping with the house. Like I bought them like 12 tacos from Jumbo Burrito. And I bought them some cervezas, some Dos Equis, right? And they were like, dude, these are the best tacos I ever had. Like, these are amazing. And these are like legit Mexican. Like, one of them didn't even speak English. He was just like, So, like, these is real tacos. Pedro says tacos, Taco Bell, only one person for wings? Okay, wings and salmon. Joni says, what other reasons are you going, Justin? I'll
answer. The other reasons you go is for the sauce, because they have like these 3 different sauce stations, and them sauces are fires. I don't know what. That's the other reason why you go.
And they got beer. They got beer.
I forgot about that. They got like beer. A whole shelf full of Mexican sodas.
No, they got a grocery store now.
They do?
Like, you guys haven't been here in a while. They revamped. Oh, damn. So like you remember that the other side that just had like tables and chairs? Mm-hmm. They got rid of all the tables and chairs, and now they actually have like a full-blown little supermarket over there where they sell.
That's fire.
It's like going into like a Mexican store. Mm-hmm. You go in the grocery store, they got the Mexican aisle where they got like detergent you ain't never heard of.
Yep.
Yeah, so they got all them detergents in Spanish. And then they got like that creme, that good sour cream. That shit that is like sour cream, but it got flavor. Mm-hmm. They got all of that stuff now. So they got Dos Equis and they got Coronas. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Justin's number one fan.
No clue.
Salmon with stuffed crab meat. Yeah, no, that's fire. But they don't sell that at the jerk spot. Man said Taco Bell. Yeah, he tripping, bro. I'm not going to get no Taco Bell. What's up, Bernie says, Vern, put some blue cheese, bro. Chill out, bro. You better chill out. First of all, the wings don't need sauce at all. Like, you don't need ranch, you don't need blue cheese. When I tell you these wings is on a different level. And I feel bad because I didn't do the ASMR yet.
Right.
And you know what? I'm getting wings. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive to Seattle tonight and get me another hotel room, and I'm gonna get a double order of wings just so I can film the ASMR and send it to Fan. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, it just disgusts me thinking about it.
Don't eat blue cheese. Just wanted to see your reaction. Yeah, you know I'm not doing that. Honestly, I would go wings. Authentic Mexican can be had. Yeah, and I feel like I can find another authentic Mexican spot even in Kansas, right?
Yeah, you probably can.
Support. And then Jesus says, I am Mexican, but wings from Atlanta are fire. Oh yeah, I'll be in Atlanta next week, so look out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Mexico has some of the best beer. My fave is Victoria. I never had Victoria beer. What?
Oh, nothing.
Mexican supermarkets is where it's at. Yep. Super. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, DNA? What's going on, man? I hope you're having a good day. Johnny Metcalf in the building says, yes. I bet. Chicken wings it is. All right. Look, so let's get into this market for a little bit, man. So to say the market was uneventful would be an incorrect statement. The market today, guys, when I tell you today was a trader's market, in my opinion, today, if you were an options trader, it was supper time. It was supper time, because if you've been watching the SPY and you've been watching like support and resistance levels, like you could have played puts, you could have played calls, and I'm telling you, these things played out perfectly. And you know, the market's red on the day, but I don't really care about that. As an options trader, the only thing I care about is volume trading, right? So let me just show you guys a little idea of what we talk about in the Discord. So this is the S&P 500 right here, and this is the 1 hour chart, right? I'm going to go down to about the 15-minute chart, and I'm going to show you guys trade opportunities, right? This is just a little taste of things we discussed in the Discord. Now, the market started off on a reversal pattern, meaning it was trying to decide which way it was going to go. Because of this doji candle right here, we all recognized that the market was going to start to tank. So we watched the market, and it was falling way too fast. This is the 15-minute chart, 30, 45, almost an hour, it was going to the downside. My man Justin hits me up, and he's like, bro, I think I might take this trade. I think it's going to bounce at 373. 373 was a very, very good, strong support level that we charted back in the past, right? I don't have it marked on my chart, but Justin had it marked on his. It was a supply and demand zone, meaning it was a strong demand that there were orders that were going to be stepping in at this level. Now, with options trading, right? Justin called me before we got to 373. And he said, hey, think about taking a trade at 373 and riding it up, 375, 376, I'll get out. Now, in the options world, let's say you put $500 right here at 373. At $500, had you rolled this up to 376 or whatever it was going to go to, you could have easily 100 or 200% your money, meaning you would have made probably $1,000 to $1,500 off that $500 options investment. Now, in the Discord, they don't know, but I'm going to teach them some strategies this weekend that can get them into plays like this and make buku money, right? So had you got in down here at 373, we literally rolled this thing up. We could have rolled this thing from 373 all the way to 380, which was the pre-market high, right? 380 was the pre-market high. So those of you that are in the Discord, you know kind of what I'm talking about. When I go into the Discord and you ask me questions like, where do I think things are going to? I'll give you an answer based off the technicals. My answer was based off the pre-market high right here, which had a very, very strong level of support. And as you can see here, 380 was the level that we came to. We came all the way up to 380.57. But had you got out at 380, 370, whatever, you probably could have made $2,000 today on this trade. Now, I didn't play the trade because my allocation of funds is toward my move. My final bill for my move yesterday was 17,000. So needless to say, I don't have any play money right now, but that doesn't mean that I can't talk to the Discord now or talk to the people. Now, on the put side, when you're looking at puts, we were at the 380 level and we got reversal candles telling us we might be going back to the downside. Now, as we play down to the downside, if you get in, let's say you got in at 378 and you write it down to this support level right here, right? Charts tend to repeat what they did in the pre-market. So the pre-market high was here at 380. The pre-market low was around 374, but it had a nice strong level of support at around 375. So once you saw this downside right here at 378, give or take, you could have rolled this thing down right to the pre-market low at 375 and probably made you what, like 300% to 150, 200%, somewhere around there.
Yeah, probably like around 100%.
Yeah, so
maybe a little more.
My point being that in the options market, guys, there is so many opportunities to make money. You just have to know what you're doing. And I got a very, very good surprise for the Discord either tonight or tomorrow. I think Justin's kind of deciding on when we're going to do the VC.
Oh, it's tonight.
Because oh, sweet. So when we do the VC tonight, we're going to be talking about some of these EMAs and some of the strategy that I use, or that, you know, Justin used to use, but he's still familiar with it. Just when I say me and Justin use different strategies, every strategy that I know, Justin also knows. However, we use different strategies because it makes us feel more comfortable. Or you can combine them all together and just go ham, right? So again, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, the link to the Discord, somebody throw it in the chat, but the link to the Discord we'll throw in the chat, because I know it's $35 a month, and I know people may be out there saying, oh, Hobbs is trying to get paid. Call it whatever you want to, but I guarantee you, this is I could legit give you I'm not going to say money back guarantee, but I can give you a guarantee that within the first 2 to 3 months of trading, based off the strategy that we're going to teach tonight, I can guarantee you that you will make in 3 months double to triple. If you put in a substantial, not substantial, but a decent amount of money, I can guarantee you that you will make at least double to triple what those 3 months cost you in my Discord. So just understand, when we talk about things, we're not talking about things that we don't understand. We're trying to teach you guys some stuff that you can use not only in stocks and options, but you can relate these strategies back to the crypto market as well. So I've talked for about 20 minutes. So Justin, your thoughts, my good brother.
It might have felt like 20 minutes, but that was about 5 minutes.
It's 19 minutes and 12 seconds. Look at the clock.
Half of that was the comments though. That don't count. But
it's me
anyway, you're right. Anyway, but the one thing that I also wanted to add to a note is that there's already 2 members in the Discord who have taken real trades. And trust me, we highly advise against it, but we're not going to stop you. They took 2 trades off of just the knowledge that we've taught so far, and they've already made enough money to pay for the Discord for 3 months. I think each of them are pretty close. So, and that probably took them they're probably in the trade for like 20 minutes, maybe 15. So maybe a little bit longer. So.
And that was without the strategy that we're going to teach.
Yeah, that was without the strategy. You're right.
When we teach this strategy tonight, I'm super excited about it, because when we teach it, the money that they made today, they're going to be like, dude, why you didn't teach us this before? I'm like, well, because I wanted you to learn the basics first. But when we start teaching tonight, it's going to be hammer time. I'm not worried about whether or not we'll grow, because I know the people that do join, they're going to make some money, and I'm happy about that. So Justin, you can get into some of the news, because I've been busy all day and I honestly haven't had a chance to look at any type of news. I'm aware of some stuff and I can speak on some stuff, but I know you got the articles pulled up, so we'll go into that.
Yeah. So first we could talk about let's talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum, because there was a little bit of movement, especially on Ethereum today, which I was actually kind of happy about. If I can find where I did with the chart. Y'all know I got like 1,000 tabs up. You got the chart up for ETH?
Sure, I can pull it up.
I'll just use your chart.
Let me switch to Bitcoin on this side real quick. Let me go to the day chart. You want the day chart or the hour chart?
The day chart would probably be better.
All right, that's the day chart on Bitcoin. This is the day chart on Ethereum.
Dope. Okay, so one thing that I noticed about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin actually did a double top on the day chart. So anytime we have a higher time frame pattern, it holds way more weight than like anything intraday. So an intraday just means anything less than a day, right? So on BTC, if you go to BTC,
oh, you said Bitcoin.
Yeah, on Bitcoin, we had a double top over. It's not as pretty, but we hit the same area twice, and now we're falling. So I noticed that today. I was really hoping that Bitcoin was going to kind of stay where I saw it open up at in the morning, and we pretty much did. I mean, we're not much lower than the. I think we were at like 18,500 when I first saw it, and
we
now
dropped
we're back
all the
up.
way down to. We dropped at 18.7.
Yeah, so I think we're at like 18,500 this morning. We dropped a little bit, but then we rallied. But what I was really happy about was Ethereum, because Ethereum held that 1K level today. It went down and touched it, I think, almost to the T, and then bounced off of it.
Yeah, it literally. I was actually on the phone with Sway, and we were watching Ethereum. He was like, "Hold on, man, Ethereum just touched 1,000. I'll be right back."
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Literally, we bought like right at literally right there, like $1,081. We bought back in at $1,081 at about 15% of the portfolio. So pretty happy with that position and the way that's turning out. And we're buyers again at 900. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, I agree. If I was y'all, I would have. I mean, I don't know how much 15% of the portfolio is, but I would have taken that 1,000.
I'll never tell.
I know you won't, but I would have taken that 1,000, thrown it in there, and I would have been like, you know what? I'll take this $50, and then I'll go and reinvest that back a little bit lower. But yeah, I was really happy that it hit that 1,000 and just bounced completely. So, that's kind of what I have for like just BTC and ETH. Not too much, not crazy movement, which is nice to see. But then in the news world, so we are making new records, and not for good reasons.
Nope.
So let me share my
100K tomorrow. What y'all talking about?
What's gonna move to 100K? I
have no idea. I didn't see. This is the first message I got from Cleopatra.
Oh,
Cleopatra. RZ says, "Yo, Hobbs, save Bandex. I got you, bro.
Nothing new. So look, guys, stocks fell on Thursday as the S&P 500 prepared to cap off its worst first half in more than 50 years, which is just insane. Like, we haven't had this bad of a stock market in 50 years.
1970.
Yep. The S&P is on track for its worst first half of the year since 1970, which has been dominated by worries about surging inflation and the Federal Reserve hikes, as well as Russia's ongoing war on Ukraine and COVID-19 lockdowns in China. So, I mean, it's all fundamental reasons, right? You got the China, which is our supply chain issues. You got the Ukraine war, which is our energy issues. And then you have the rate hikes, which is slowing down our economy to try to deal with inflation. I don't know why I quoted inflation, because it's a real thing, but I don't think the Fed's doing their job very well. Quotations.
And Modi Khan, shout out to Modi Khan with the hearts for love. Shout out to Chills, bro. Says, what up, Cryptoshop?
What's good, Chills?
And Seals. Cleopatra what exactly are we talking about that's going to the moon? Just out of curiosity.
I want to know.
I'm curious what's going to the moon. But go ahead.
So the index is down more than 30%, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's leading the way is tech, right? So tech is leading the way. Netflix is down 70%. Apple and Alphabet are down about 22 and 23%, and Facebook is down 51%, right? So what I'm seeing in these percentages is opportunities to get in. You know when you look at a stock and you go back and you look at the chart like 5 years ago, and you're like, man, if I could have just got in, man, if I could have just bought here. Well, guys, man, it's that time to buy here, because 5 years from now, you're going to be looking back like, man, I just would have listened to Justin and Hobbs and just would have bought here, man. I just would have done that.
You know? The problem is people don't know how to save money, right? So what happens is when we get to these levels, everybody's exhausted. The average person, right? The average person's exhausted their funds, right? And they don't have the money to invest, right? That's why in the Discord, we're teaching the 26-week savings challenge, so we can teach people how to save money. And, you know, when situations like this arise, you're ready, because cash is king when we get dips like this. And this is more than a dip. This is a bear market. I don't care what they tell you. And we're headed toward a recession. And I also don't care what they tell you. You know, we talked about GDP being negative 1.6 as opposed to expected negative 1.5. The headline is it's negative, right? It doesn't matter. And it's going in the wrong direction, right? So you just have to be ready so you can get into positions like this. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah. And no one said they were a financial advisor, just so you know.
I've never said that I'm a financial advisor. What I said was in the Discord, when we teach people how to trade and trading strategies, I can guarantee that you'll make more money, enough money to cover the Discord fees. That is not financial advice. That is me letting you know that I'm very, very confident in my strategy, or in the strategy, because it's not my strategy.
So the market, the stock market and crypto market are not immune to what's going on, because Bitcoin has lost 58% of its value in the second quarter of 2022, and it's worst quarterly loss in more than a decade. So it's not looking good. This is the worst quarterly performance for Bitcoin since the third quarter of 2011, when it lost 68%. Meanwhile, Ethereum is down 69.3% in the second quarter and is on track for its worst quarter on record, dating back to its inception in 2015. So the crypto market isn't immune to this either. I was on, I wasn't on, but I was listening to Crypto Family earlier, and he was saying that he heard somewhere that the last big dip for Bitcoin was like, or retracement was like 85% or something like that, and that like it ran after that. I'm not sure, because compared to this article, it says 68%, so maybe that's what he was talking about.
There is
2011.
There is a YouTube video. I think it's Zip Trader. Zip Trader talks about he's funny. Zip Trader talks about Bitcoin and the actual stock market, and he talks about the retracement being about 78%. Okay. So, and then after we hit that 78% mark, he talks about like a big skyrocket. And one thing I can say is everybody that I hear talk about the markets in general, as much as Justin probably won't believe it, but as much as, can you guys hear that loud ass beat?
Yeah.
Okay. It's definitely, I'm going to close my trader view, but as much as Justin probably won't believe it, I genuinely feel like the market is going to pump like never before. And here's why. And this is to Justin's counterpoint that he hasn't made yet. So when the Fed issued all of that money, what's going on, Justin, man? When the Fed issued all of that money, trillions and trillions of dollars, they called it kind of like a bailout, aka stimulus, right? And now the Fed we're raising gas prices, we're raising interest rates, and the Fed is absorbing that money. And the Fed is okay with putting us in a recession, even though they'll tell you they're not. They're okay with that. Why? Here's why I think the market will run by 2024, no matter what. Probably 2023. One, the Fed, even though they're not supposed to be political, they were hired by the president. right? And this is just tinfoil hat, right? Take this with a grain of salt, but just think about it, and you guys tell me what you think. Hey, what's going on, Bottle Cap? But this is tinfoil hat theory. Now, the Fed issued all this money, and Justin, you tell me what you think, because this is more toward your counterpoint, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
We're going down, and the Fed is okay with us going down because we're getting rid of the inflation scare. But in the process, we're getting unemployment rates that are higher. We're getting people out of the workforce, which is not good, right? But as inflation comes down, the opposite will take effect, meaning we'll start to get more and more people back to work, but they won't be able to afford the inflation prices. So what will the Fed do in that situation? I think that the Fed is loading up their bags, so to speak, with all of the selling to essentially give back to the people again, meaning they reload the clip. And I'm not saying that they do a full-blown stimulus, but that they do a large enough stimulus to stimulate the market prior to the election. Boom, we're right back where we were, if not higher. And everybody praises Joe Biden for being such a good president, and then we essentially re-elect him as president. What do you think? Tinfoil hat.
Yeah, I disagree.
Completely my theory.
Yeah, I disagree. I disagree. I do. I tried so hard, but my only problem with your analysis is the fact that we're good as far as the job market goes. Like, the job market is actually good right now. There's not enough people to work, but the hiring themselves, we're still adding jobs, so people can still find jobs to work. So where I pick apart your analysis is the fact that why are we going to give people more money when more money was where we got in this place, or where we got here in the first place?
I don't think it'll be in the form of what you're thinking. I don't think it'll be an announced type banger type stimulus, but I think that it will be a form of a stimulus. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, you are right. The job market is good, but people aren't making the same. Their wages are going higher, but so is the cost of living.
Yes.
Right. So, which is the result of inflation. Right. So as the cost of living goes up, now you'll get the community or voters, right, that start to complain and be upset with the cost of living. As inflation starts to come down, the stock market will start to tank with it, right? As the stock market tanks, the Fed will have to do something to inject money into the stock market. When I say stimulus, I'm not talking about just the people. I'm talking about stimulus to get the stock market rolling again. A temporary stimulus, not something that's going to last months and years like we got before, but something to inject the stock market to say, now we're ready to roll. We just hit the bottom. Let's do it. So, I mean, I'm okay with you disagreeing. I'm not tripping because it's a tinfoil hat theory. We don't know who's going to be right. But I just genuinely feel like with elections coming, midterms is the perfect time to tank the market. Elections, getting ready for those runs and those talks and those speeches, you need something to speak on. And I think that the perfect thing to speak on is the economy.
Yeah, but my only problem with that, though, and not trying to get overly political, but the midterms are very important. Like, these midterms are very important. So for it to be like, well, we're just going to say, forget the midterms, everything's going to be bad. You know, the Republicans who aren't in power are going to be like, vote us because we can fix it, right? And then if Joe Biden turns it around, it doesn't matter because he's not going to be able to do anything anyway, because it takes all three, House, Senate, and President to do anything. So by that logic, I don't understand why you wouldn't just try to fix the problem here and now.
Well, my theory is they know that it's a failed effort. The only thing that the Fed can generally focus on right now is inflation. In order to focus on inflation, you have to tank the markets, right? Like, that's unavoidable, right?
Yeah.
And they can hide behind the idea of we're just trying to fix inflation by tanking the markets, raising interest rates, right? they know that that's a failed battle. So what's the next battle you can win? Because it's all about winning those little battles so you can eventually win the war. Now, if they flip the House, flip the Senate, which is most likely what they'll do, right? If they do flip the House and Senate, it doesn't mean that the president can't work, right? It doesn't mean that the president can't get anything done. He still will have power. If the Democrats are in power, that it's still a win. It's still the presidential seat, right? I get it. I know how it works, right? But at the same time, at least you still have that power. So I think that the plan is, and guys, for the record, this is not financial advice. Please don't trade off anything that I'm saying right now. I'm literally just having a conversation about my tinfoil hat theory.
So my question then to you would be, do you think that Powell can not only save the economy, but also save the job market? Because in my opinion, it's either one or the other. Either you tank the jobs and you try to bring back the economy, or you don't bring back the economy, but you keep the job market strong because people have to work because of inflation.
I disagree. I think that he can do both. And this is my theory as to why. I think that he has to tank the market, which in turn will make people go back to work, which will increase the job numbers, right? It gets people back into the workforce because they don't want to be at home broke, right?
Yeah. So you're agreeing with me. He can't do both.
No, I don't. And here's why. I think that the second thing that he could do after raising the job numbers is he can inject stimulus, but not directly to the people. They can justify stimulus to the larger companies, the companies that hold the stock market, right? Not Tesla, obviously. They ain't gonna never do that. But they can go to like the airlines. They can go to not energy, because energy is actually in a good place. But they can go to multiple sectors of the stock market and inject stimulus to them that can then rise the stock value while having a high employment rate. What do you think of that?
You don't think there's going to be any ramifications?
Yes,
but
they don't care. They just want 4 more years. 4 more years.
No, well, and I get that, but I mean, that's a tough one.
It's tough, right? But it's what went through my head last night. I was like, I wonder, because in my opinion, the people that are going to be voting this time around, not only just for the midterms, but also for the presidential election, I think the amount of people that will be voting this time around will be strongly, and I mean strongly, for they want inflation down, but I think cryptocurrency is going to have a very large effect on the elections moving forward. If he can get the economy moving in the right direction and then kind of get into that crypto ETF mindset, I think it's a game changer. I honestly do, but we'll see what happens. Again, I don't
disagree. I don't disagree with the crypto part. Like, I think we're already moving to that anyway, and it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
And also that leads into the next segment, but we'll get into that. But I do think that him coming in being the white savior, or not white savior, but the savior of I meant white knight, the white knight savior of the economy. I can see that angle working. However, people are already blaming him for being in the situation in the first place.
People got short memories, though. And
they do have short memories, but I just feel like that's not the way. Like, the way is not to pump the stock market to save businesses. I've always been under the belief that if you want to save the economy, it starts with the investors first, and give that money to the investors. Because look at what the investors did the first time, right? When you gave the investors all that money, they pumped the stock market. Institutions might have started it, but investors were the ones who came in and helped out that very much. Think about how many people started investing because they had the extra money for the stimulus in the first place.
But the reason why the market pumped was because the interest rates went to zero. The reason why there was so much money available, because not only that, the Fed was buying bonds, right? They were intentionally propping up the stock market.
That is
true. Now they're doing the opposite, right? Like, they're selling. So at some point they have to stop selling. And then what are they going to do? They're not going to sit on their hands. They're going to make a decision. So the amount of money that they start buying back is what will then prop the stock market up, right? So
I can see that, but there also has to be an equilibrium between them buying back and not overbuying to prop up the stock market completely.
Which goes back to your supply and demand chart that we pulled up yesterday. But let me get into some of these comments before me and Justin take over the whole dang show. So the like button says, not financial advice. Would you hold on to your money till July when interest rates go up again, or would it be a lost opportunity? Not financial advice. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'll tell you my money is in USDC. If that makes anything for you. BTFA, let's tip the barber and subscribe. Let's do it, Eddie. What's going on, everyone? Says Cool and Chris. What's going on, LM? Blue chips, not financial advice. Yeah, I mean, blue chips are definitely great opportunities, but I think DeFi is going to be strong as well. So T and Justin, what's going on? Cool. Next BTC halving, May 4th, 2024. Next election, 5th of November, 2024. This will be Bitcoin's new all-time high. I can't disagree with you.
Possible.
What's up, guys? Says Foxy. What's going on, Foxy? I hope you're having a good day. Hadar says, what up, crypto fam? What's going on, Hadar? People will not go to Yosama says people will not go to jobs again because there won't be anyone hiring because there won't be money on the street to spend. There's always somebody hiring.
You know what's funny is that I had a whole conversation at work about people not wanting to work. And I completely disagree so hard on that statement.
Yeah,
I'm like, no. You gotta. But the thing that I think people don't understand is that when we lost jobs in the when the pandemic was going on, the reason why people weren't up in arms to go back to all the jobs that were out there is because you had to remake up for the money that you were getting before. Yep. If I have a $70K job, I'm not going to flip hamburgers. Not because I'm too good to flip hamburgers, but because I can't support myself flipping hamburgers. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna go find myself a job that makes sense so that, it doesn't have to be $70K, but it's got to be close. So
for real.
I don't. That whole argument to me is just like, come on. No digs against you, Osama.
No. I just disagree. And then Benji says, this is totally financial advice. I'm a buy. Thanks, Hobbs. I'm rich. Benji. Modi Khan in the building says, I love that you guys disagree. It's showing me that you are great partners. Hey, thanks, Modi Khan.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I cuss him out when we off stream. Like, bro, what are you doing disagreeing with me? No, I'm just kidding. But the new generation doesn't know what need a job to survive mentality.
I disagree. But it's also a different time too. Like, it's not the same. Like, it's like if you go back and ask your parents what it was like when they were kids, and then what it's like when you were a kid, and then you look at times now, it's that progression. It's just that progression. So
Benji says, I think Hobbs is right vis-a-vis the election, but I think the Supreme Court's recent decisions have already jump-started the votes for Dems.
Some people have been saying that too, which I think is very interesting. You know what,
Benji, that is a very, very, very good point. And we won't get political, but there are things that relate to the political world that we have to talk about because they relate to our pockets, right? I absolutely agree that might have sparked Dems, spark Dems up, but we'll see what happens. But as far as the money goes, I just think the Fed's gonna have to do something at some point, right? Interest rate hiking is gonna stop at some point. Then what are they gonna do? Yeah, they're not gonna stay stagnant. They're gonna have to do something, right? And I think that something is we've pulled enough money out that we can reload the money clipper, put another stack in there, and like make it rain everywhere. So
I think that our biggest issue is supply and demand, though. I think once we get our supply to match our demand, I think that's when we'll see everything kind of start to shake out a lot more.
And then Crypto Jones says, anyone else get into the Revolt presale? I did not, Crypto Jones. Knew nothing about it. But the money printer go and jacks up supply and demand. Yeah. but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that the money printer is getting reloaded, but I don't think it'll be reloaded with $3.2 trillion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that that's the plan. But $1 trillion to get it loaded up, and people that's been selling, that sold at the top and that's been buying at the bottom, they're going to continue to buy. They're going to push this thing up. So I just think that we've fallen down so far that I think that the bounce, I guess my ultimate point is I think the bounce is going to be, I think it's going to be just as hard or just as fast, if not faster, which is, I know it was your point, was you didn't think it was going to go back up that fast. I agree with you until like last night when I had this tinfoil hat moment.
Yeah, I still think I don't think it's good for the market for it to go up like that. I think it's got to be a steady climb, not necessarily like a.
I mean, even. I mean, we skyrocketed right when you look back at the weekly and the daily chart.
Yeah,
but, I mean, we still had,
There's obviously going to be dips, but it was unnatural. It was unnatural. Like, but I agree with Foxy though.
The issue in Canada was the government paid people more than they were making. So stay home. Now they got a taste of making more money and don't want to go back to their minimum wage jobs. I know a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, it happened to. But the thing is, what if they figure out a way to tax those people more? And not to get them back to work, but to capitalize on the multiple people, the buttloads of people that are working it from home.
Well, I mean, no. What she's saying is they paid them to stay home and not work, and now they don't want to go back and find a job. But they cut that money off though.
Well, they paid them to stay home, but a lot of people found opportunities while getting that free money. They found things that they could do online to make money.
Oh, yes, that is true. Yeah. There was a big boom of people starting their own businesses and stuff.
I mean, my wife, we just moved to Kansas. My wife, she works from home now. Like, and she actually used to work in a brick. Yeah, she worked in a brick and mortar, right? So.
But those people who work from home, that's not an issue because
I see what you're saying. That's what you're saying. You mean like
she's saying
like
people
online
who didn't.
People, yeah.
She's saying people who didn't work at all. And yes, to your point, you are right. A lot of people did start working online for themselves, and those people are like, I'm not going back to corporate America. So.
Yeah. Furry Bar user says Discord VC time tonight. What time, Justin?
It's 10 p.m. EST. I'm sorry it has to be so late, but the two of us are going to be on Alpha Male's channel tonight at 9 p.m. For the D-Gen Blockhead finale. So unfortunately, I had to push it back a little bit later because we will be streaming.
Yeah, so if we don't start right at 10 p.m., it's because we're still on the Blockhead show. But yeah, so it's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and so on and so forth. Y'all know the drill. What? Justin don't want a pump and dump? I know why he got the J Seals token out there.
Hey, John Roddy, handle my lightweight.
John Roddy says there's too many ways to make money for the government to hand out free money. It encourages people to be complacent. That don't mean they won't do it. They've been doing it, throughout the history of government. That's just, it sucks. And I agree with you, John, but that don't mean they won't do it. Right? If there's a way to tax us, they will do it. Trust. I agree.
Crypto Jones is right about that one.
The Canada thing is what's happening here in Puerto Rico. Now, no one wants a crappy $7.50 an hour on a cost of living of New York. I agree.
That's true.
Sherman Fudd says, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Piss poor decision. Should have listened to his mind. Now you got 3 decades, bro.
God.
And Selma Fudd, he got 3 decades and counting, because he still got to go see them boys in Chicago. And best believe he already got 1 conviction. They not taking it lightly on Chicago. Best believe that.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, Selmo.
Smile said, "Yeah, friend got that free money plus working 2 programming jobs remotely." Yeah, bro. Like it's too many ways to make money out here, and that's why I say like. That's why I think the cost of living is going up and inflation is going up, because they want that money back, Get ready for those carbon credit taxes, bro, for real. Don't forget to tip the motherfucking barber. Let's go, baby. We got 72 people in here, and I don't know how many tips we got because I'm not really looking. But
I can tell you.
Sing it highs. Hey, bro, don't act like I can't blow now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't.
My mind's telling me no.
Oh, God.
But my body's telling me yeah.
Hey, we got 38 tips in the building so far.
All right, tip the barber, ladies and gentlemen. Please tip the barber. Hit the like and subscribe button, and that gets the tips going. But before we go any further, there's a couple. Justin had a couple stories, and then we'll go into a couple projects, and then I got a video. So all 72 of you guys, stick around, because I got a video that I want to play. Now. Sorry, all 69 of you that's in here, I want you to stick around because I got a video I want to show you guys that I think every person in here will appreciate. And Justin hasn't even seen it yet, so it's a surprise.
No, I have not. So the whole collapse of the market that we see going, it's being fueled by more for crypto than it is by the stock market. And it's kind of sad because I feel like the crypto market would be doing a lot better if it wasn't for what's going on with these coins collapsing that are supposed to be like the blue chip coins that everybody can rely on, right? So 3AC got liquidated. You have Celsius, and all this is going to round up, right? Because it's talking about Terra Luna's collapse, CoinFlex halting withdrawals. That 3 arrows was 3AC. There's just so many different cryptocurrencies that are supposed to be well respected that just have not been doing good. BlockFi is another one. So FTX, the savior, is coming through, and they are trying to scoop up some of these companies, and one of them is BlockFi. So if you guys haven't heard, FTX closes in on a deal to buy the embattled crypto lender BlockFi for $25 million in a fire sale. So FTX gave an emergency line of credit to BlockFi for $250 million, and now they're trying to buy BlockFi out at 99% below its valuation. Just insane. 99% below what it was worth probably like 3 months ago, last quarter. That's a steal. That's a deal, right? So there was that. There was also the fact that they were also trying to buy Celsius, and Celsius decided that they didn't want to be a part of the deal anymore. Oh no, it wasn't that Celsius decided. It was that FTX decided it didn't want to be a part of the deal anymore. I guess they found, I think, $10 billion that was missing or something like that.
2 billion.
2 billion. That was close. Just 8 billion off. Yeah, 2 billion hole in the balance sheet. Well,
that was 18 billion. Yeah, I mean
8 billion.
No big deal.
When you're working with these big companies, that ain't a thing, right? But so yeah, FTX steps away from Celsius because of the $2 billion hole in their balance sheet. So again, credibility in the space is just like, Jesus Christ, man. Like these are companies that were well respected, and I had this question yesterday that I was asking everybody is like, is it just that these companies are incompetent, or are they just being scammy? Like what is it? You know what I mean? Like I'm genuinely confused.
Yeah, I guess for me, I just think it's like, how they had the .com era, right? And like, you had all of these projects or all of these, .com this, .com that, and you didn't know which one was going to survive. Yeah, it's kind of like we were watching Kathy Woods. I think the video that we were watching is she was talking about they're invested in Coinbase, they're invested in this particular product, they're invested in all these different exchanges. Why? Because they don't know which one's going to make it. I think this is a part of that filtering process, right? We don't know if FTX is going to make it, but they're making themselves bigger.
They're making a case.
Yeah, they're making a case to be that project, right? So that's why they're looking into buying Robinhood. Besides what the rumors may or may not say, those rumors would have never came out if they weren't inquiring, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that they move and then they go buy BlockFi, that speaks to what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to build an empire. The bigger you are, the better your chances are of surviving the crash. So I'm gonna get to some of these comments.
That's a good point. Well, I got one more thing real fast. So last article I got, which ties this all together. So the top 2, it says 3, but it's really 2 reasons why the current crypto crash is a good thing, right? So the first thing, crypto scams are liquidating. So I mean, right there, Coinbase is known cryptocurrency that has lost more than 90% in its valuation. Like, you got to be kidding me, 90%.
And they talk about rug pulls. They talk about DeFi is the only thing that rug pull. That's the definition of a rug pull.
And I'm not saying that Coinbase is a scam, but like we said, a lot of projects, not just in DeFi, but in the crypto spaces in general, they're getting shaken out. They're liquidating. 3AC is liquidating. All these like little scammy projects out here, they're not doing so hot, right? And then the other thing is that crypto prices have been inflated for a long time. So, it's a bubble. And it's popping, and it's good. It's a good thing for everybody because now you can get in at reasonable prices. So ride the wave right back up.
Yeah, and then shout out to who we got in here. Hang on, guys. Oh, there we go. All right. Bobby Basehead says, Bernie, what's up? What's going on, Bobby Basehead? Awandi says Bitcoin is dumping. Yeah, it's at 18,732. So coming back down to that level we saw this morning. So we'll see what happens. Dump it. Yeah. BlockFi must have spent the money on Lambos like Russ. Now they taking loans. Yeah, that 1K ETH. Yeah, it looks like we coming down. We're at 1,007 on ETH. Jordan Cameron, who's that? They are over there like Oprah giving away Lambos, like Hobbs giving away wrenches. Hey, I'll just try to protect the channel.
You was giving away a ton of wrenches, like what, 2 days ago?
I mean, it's all good. Sean Moore says, hi guys, new here but love the show so far. Hey, shout out to Sean Moore. Thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you. In the crypto shop, we say tip the barber, aka hit the like and subscribe button. We just try to switch it up a little bit, make it a little spicy. But yes, please stop by the hit the like and subscribe button, man. Consider becoming a member of the family. We appreciate you for stopping by. True Duku says, what it do? What's going on, True?
It's been a minute, True. How's it going, bro?
Welcome to the barbershop. It's the crypto shop. Oh, crypto shop. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. How about them big dummies selling our NFTs for cheap price? Yeah, man.
I seen it. Crazy. I'm trying to snipe one though, but I don't want to naked ape.
What's going on? What's going on, Bernie? He's saying what's up to Bobby. All right, I'm gonna cut the music for a second. Justin, that was it, right?
Yeah, that was it. Was it. Yep.
Before we go into some DeFi, I just want to give you guys a little bit of motivation because I woke up to this the other day and I said, you know what? I woke up to it yesterday and I said, you know what? I got to play this on the channel because Ethereum almost 1K again. Yeah, it's getting there, Iron Lux. I got to play this on the channel because I think that everybody can relate to this video in one way or the other. And I think in DeFi, it's very important that you learn how to not quit, right? Like not in DeFi, but just in life in general, right? When you're trading, when you're investing, and when you're trying to do anything in life, you just got to learn how to not quit, right? I thought that this was a great video to play for you guys. It was very motivational for me yesterday because I was having a very, very frustrating day with this move and everything. And, you know, I played this and I was like, I got to play this for the shop. If YouTube demonetized me, I don't care. It's about 5 minutes long. So all 76 people in here, please hit the like and subscribe button. We're going to play this video. And I hope, you know, maybe it does something for you because it did something for me yesterday. So check it out. This is called, what is this thing called? It's called Motivation to Keep Going. So if you guys have heard this already, I apologize. I'm new to it, but check this out, man. I thought this was an excellent video. So just listen up.
When you feel like giving up, don't. When you're thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going. When they tell you you can't, come on, man, who are they? When they tell you you're not gonna make it, don't believe them, man. Don't believe them. You got to be relentless.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay in it. Stay focused.
Quitting guarantees the failure. Once you quit, it rules out any chance of succeeding. The mere waking up every day, putting the next foot in front of the next foot, at least keeps you in the game.
But you can choose in the midst of all of this that's going on to be happy in spite of life's challenges. See, a lot of us, because of our limited vision of ourselves, a lot of us who begin to focus on problems and enable them to overwhelm us, we begin to think that we have no options. We begin to believe that there's no way out. Well, guess what? There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. We have two primary choices in life. We can either accept conditions as they exist, or we can take the responsibility to change them. See, a lot of people want to exempt themselves from taking responsibility. All they want to do is talk about the problem. Every time you see them, they'll tell you their story over and over and over and over again. No. You want to take responsibility for your life. I got me here, I can get me out of this. And I'm getting out. I'm not going to be a volunteer victim. I'm unstoppable. This will not get me down. You've got to make those kind of declarations to yourself.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
You must have patience and engage in consistent action. We live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, where people want instant gratification. They want it right now. No, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's a system that if you work the system, it works if you work it. But make no mistake about it, it's hard. You are the determining factor. The people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. It's you that you must take personal responsibility to make it happen. It's hard. No, easy is not an option. However, ladies and gentlemen, what you will discover is that it's worth it. Write down 5 reasons of why it is worth it for you to become a diamond, to experience that level of achievement. What is it that will give you the drive? What is it that will ignite the courage in you to get up and come back again and again and again? How is it that you would be able, what reasons that can tap in to that deep down feeling that goes to your gut, that no matter how many times you get knocked down, that you're coming back?
Listen to me, this is how you do it first, over 6-7 years ago, with no money, no human resources, no building, no funding, no support. The first thing we did was we dreamed, we wrote the dream down, we rehearsed the dream, we looked at the dream, we talked about the dream, we slept with the dream, we woke up to the dream, we wore the dream, and now boom, it's our reality. And for some of you, you stop dreaming. You dream for a week and you stop because things around you don't look good. You dream for a month, then when you get hit in the mouth, you quit and you give up. You dream for a while, and when people tell you crazy, when people tell you stupid, when people tell you can never get done, you stop dreaming and you go back to knowledge. And I dare you to use your imagination. I dare you when you're broke to use your imagination. I dare you when you're rich to use your imagination. I dare you under every single circumstance. Keep dreaming. Keep looking at your dream. Keep focusing on your dream. Keep going after the dream because that's where true success is.
Man, you just reminded me of you just reminded me of a video I used to watch all the time that was motivational. We'll have to play it tomorrow because it's another good one.
Yeah. I don't know. I like videos like that sometimes, you know, when you just need like a little bit of a pick me up. Now, I get it. Some people might not like it, and I apologize to those people. However, there's somebody in here that needed to hear that because I know yesterday I needed to hear it, right? Like those things get my juices flowing. You know what I mean? Like they make you want to keep pushing forward. So so let's get into some of this crypto news. Justin, you want to pull up the Wagmi info?
Yeah,
before we move forward, and I'll get into some of these comments because y'all is crazy. Let's see. We'll start here with Bleaves. Bleaves says, "I'm late too. Does this end with a Nike logo? No. Hiya. What the hell did I walk into?" Says Daniel. What's going on, Daniel? And then Foxy says, "I feel like running some laps. Be right back." Psych. That's funny. And then Vern, stupid. He said, "I used to listen to audios like this when I was Saitama Vern. I needed it. I bet you did. Fat chicks don't run. You're not fat, Foxy." Tip to Barber question: your take on H-bar and Cardano? I don't know about H-bar really. I haven't really looked into it that much, but I'm bullish on Cardano for sure. Ooh, man. He ain't lying. We become what we think about and give power to. Exactly. And that's, with everything that I went through about a week ago, you guys are familiar with all the, I won't even get into it, just the BS that was going on. It's like, when you really think about it, like, it doesn't matter because when you speak on it, you give power to it. That was my mistake a week ago, right? My mistake was speaking on it and giving it power. Refuse that part of it and just continue on the path, and that's kind of what I got out of that video. So if this video ends with Russ saying we
yeah, pretty funny.
This is probably what Caitlyn Jenner listened to when, after only 1 year as a woman, she beat every other chick for Woman of the Year. Boy, I'm so done with you, Bleeds. I'm so done with Bleeds. Win Lambo? No, Win Lifestyle. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah, Foxy, you already know.
You should have turned it off, Vern. Even if they lie, push through.
Oh, that's funny.
I wonder how many frames per second his juice flow in. What you mean? I used to listen to them kind of videos a lot. Yeah, I didn't, you know what I mean? But, you know, I heard this one and I was like, I like that one. That positive reinforcement is always welcome. Hey, thanks, Crypto Jones. I love it. My go-to is CT Fletcher. I command you to grow, mother. Yeah, bro. CT Fletcher is a beast with that. Yeah. Never apologize for authenticity. Too bad for the fakes. Thank you, Timsky. Love me some H-bar. I gotta look into it. I hear a lot of people talk about it. Kind of hard to take that serious when you're laughing in the background. No, I mean, it's not meant to be serious to the point where you can't show true emotion. I'm laughing in the background for the comments, but thank you. I wanted to start to laugh. Oh, y'all stupid. What's the link for the motivation video? I'll drop it in the chat. Give me 1 second. But in the meantime, go ahead, Justin.
All right, so Wagmi dropped this midsummer update. They went through everything that they've accomplished so far and then things that they're currently working on. So it was a nice update to see, especially if you're bullish on Wagmi. And they talk about building in the bear, bask in the bull, and just how a lot of the top projects that exploded last summer, they all built in the years prior to it exploding. So they see this as a great time to build and expand so that when the bull market does come, they'll be ready to take off as well. So, and the accomplishments over the last 30 days that they start talking about is the Immutable X and Immutable X official partnership. I feel like when you see X, it's like Immutable plus the official partnership, if you've ever seen that, but whatever.
Times.
Yeah, Times, yeah. So they're on the front page of Immutable X's website with Planet Quest, Wagmi, and whatever the hell this game's name is, because I have no idea. I'm not even going to try it. I'm going to butcher it. But yep, so they're partnered with Immutable X. They also have Johnny Hustle as an official ambassador. He also has his own YouTube channel as well. I think it's called Crypto Banter, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. So Johnny X is like really big in GameFi. I know when he was on their Twitter space one time, he was talking a lot about the project and about just GameFi in general and how big he believes it's going to be. And he's been in GameFi for a while, so he's just one of the experts in GameFi. So they got him as an ambassador. Also, probably their biggest news of all was GameStop. So GameStop tweeted about them. I believe they were the first tweet that GameStop put out about any game in the GameFi sector of crypto. So that's really bullish news. And they're also going to be in their wallet. So they talk about that a little bit. Then they got verified on Twitter with about 10K followers. They also got verified on OpenSea. They have 315 volume traded. So, and they've been ripping up the chart in OpenSea too. I mean, their NFTs have been raising the floor rather quickly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then
they got as high as 1 ETH, yeah?
Yeah, they did. Yep, they hit 1 ETH and they have over 315 ETH traded. And that's just the Genesis collection. They haven't even released the other NFTs that they're going to be buying within the game. Mm-hmm. So then they also were on Crypto Banter's YouTube channel. So you can look up that interview. Apparently he has over 500K subs and the video has about 8K views. So that's pretty dope. Also, they've been attending a lot of conventions too. So they attend Permissionless, Consensus, and NFT NYC. So they're talking about that they've been building relationships with a lot of different people, new connections, and yeah, this is a picture of, I guess, all the people. So pretty dope. Don't know any of them besides Scott Herman and Ian. So yeah, whatever. And then they got featured on Blockworks, which is a new podcast. So you can watch that here as well. They also transitioned to a 1 ETH contract. They got rid of the BNB chain and they airdropped the tokens. I believe they used Everrise to do so. And it was a smooth transition, not like some other tokens that start with an S. So that's always positive. But then the big thing is what they have working on right now, right? So they have a original song coming out for Wagmi. So sounds like pretty much what everybody else is doing. So not new, but hey, whatever. For their game development, they have 2 maps, 6 characters, 2 spell cards, and an air assault unit. The Immutable X integration is underway for gasless transactions in the marketplace. This is huge. This is big. This one is very big. Multiple conversations with advisors and VC firms. App being built to track reflections and more. Entire game economy is being built out. Integrating with the Gamestop wallet, another very, very bullish thing. Integrating credit card purchasing with MoonPay, very big. Integrating custodial wallet with Magic. Affiliate program being built for content creators and gamers. This right here caught my eye, guys. This right here is a big deal, right? Because there are a lot of content creators and gamers who play games just for this, because they can get paid off of people putting in their affiliate code when people make purchases. So this is going to bring the big gamers into Wagmi if Wagmi does well, because it's an opportunity for them to get paid outside of the game, right? So this is big. Another big and interesting thing is this referral system being rolled out for players of the game to spread the word. So I don't know if they're going to have something where if you sign up to play the game, you can use another player's referral code and then they get some kickback somehow. But not only are you getting money for playing the game, but you're getting money for spreading the word about the game. So just another way for you to make a little bit of passive revenue. The first chapter of the Wagmi defense story is approved and being written. So that's pretty cool. I think they were going to sell these as like NFTs or something. So that's pretty cool. Finalizing the full length cinematic trailer, ongoing development of Wagmi defense. And then the last bullish thing, in my opinion, is additions to utility for the Wagmi tokens, such as expanding governance and potential staking opportunities. We will release the details as we get closer to the game launch. So this is big, right? Because yesterday I was talking about how I felt like they were neglecting the token and in turn and neglecting the investors, right? They weren't really doing much with the token. So to hear that they're going to do some governance and some staking, I think that's really good, because at least somewhere in the back of their minds, they're thinking about the investor as well and not just about the game. So this to me is another thing that really stuck out as something that I wanted to see, because their chart doesn't look the greatest, but as long as they're working towards something and wanting the investor to succeed as well as for the game to succeed, this thing all around will be a monster in the space. So I'm happy with what Wagmi is doing and how they're trying to build out their game and their token. It seems like they're on the right path. So what do you got?
Absolutely. And shout out to the Wagmi team. And like I said, guys, I had an epiphany, not an epiphany, but kind of like a refocus of, what I want to do with my channel. And regardless of sponsorship status, I'm promising to my community that I will always talk about projects that I think are very good projects. Wagmi is one of those projects. Terrarium is one of those projects. BTFA family, y'all already know what it is. Bandex, Clear Cryptos. I'm confident in these projects. That being said, let me go ahead and shoot over here. And there we go, mouse. Okay, there we go. Clear Cryptos, man. Now, I wanted to focus in over here on this particular quote from Zach Humphreys. It says, we need less people to be emotional investors, and we need to be focusing on project fundamentals, which is exactly what I've been saying on the channel, right? To help inform us on investing decisions. Enter Clear Cryptos. Excited to share a lot more information on this project in the coming weeks. Guys, if you haven't got into the Discord of Clear Cryptos, you need to be in there. I'm going to drop the link to their Discord here in the chat real quick. When I tell you I've had some conversations with this team and the CEO of Clear Cryptos, and the vision that they have, the things that they want to bring that are still, yes, coming together, but they're coming together because they're huge and these things take time. So if you think that Clear Cryptos is just another token, you are absolutely mistaken. If you think that Clear Cryptos is just another, pump and dump situation, you will be pleasantly surprised. And that's all I'm at liberty to say. But all I can do is tell you, join the Discord, start to learn and start to pay attention to what's going on. And guys, if you haven't joined Discord yet, trust me when I tell you most major brands are going to start moving away from Telegram because it's a scammer's paradise. And they're going to start migrating over to Discord because it's a more secure platform. And I think it's just much easier to navigate, in my opinion. I understand people that, may not understand Discord and, struggle to go through it. But Discord is going to be the new wave of the future. Eventually, Telegram is going to go away, in my opinion, because it's just too easy for people to get scammed over there. You can literally create almost an identical name and profile likeness of somebody else and pose as them and take all people's money. So shout out to the Clear Cryptos team. They responded with, this is the way forward. Content creators, which is exactly what Wagmi says, content creators using their platforms to educate and welcome new investors into the space rather than fill it with negativity and fear. The team we have working with us is amazing. No Trust Act. Not once has Clear Cryptos came out here and tried to go back and forth and all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. The ultimate goal in Clear Cryptos is to give clarity into crypto. The reason why the full-fledged reason why they exist or is starting to evolve and starting to come into the space is because they see a path in which they can give you clarity into crypto. They can take away a lot of the negative SHIT that's out there and just talk about win lifestyle, not win Lambo, not win Gucci slippers, not win Nike boots, you know what I'm saying? Not win, trapper hat, you know what I'm saying? But it's win lifestyle with them. So if you're not paying attention to Clear Cryptos, if you're not joining to the Twitter page, go become a member of the Twitter, subscribe to the Twitter, click the link down below and get into the Discord. While you at it, go ahead and join my Discord too while you at it. But
well, wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, but wait till tomorrow. But let me get some of these. Vest are the best. Shout out. Stop it, Timsky. Dead wrong. Clear Crypto is gonna shock people. Yeah, 100%. Hobbs not spilling the beans. Rabble. I mean, just follow the money like Hobbs did in his channel. Yeah, I mean, I've showed you guys very, very clearly. You can't spend money like that unless you have a clear cut, pot of money to spend. So Clear Crypto says, if you are wanting to learn about Clear Cryptos and hear firsthand information, please join our Discord. It's free and will be very informative once we get rolling. Mine ain't free, but you can join Clear Cryptos for free. Like I said, I dropped the link to the Discord in the chat. A wrapped car costs what? Follow the money, people. Hey, follow.
I've been thinking about Hobbs.
When
and this is
like sandals.
Yeah, that was funny. It's completely unrelated to what Clear Cryptos is doing, but I kind of want to hear the story behind the logo, the green logo, because to me it looks dope. But I want to know how they came up with it.
Oh, I mean, they in the chat, so we'll see.
I know, right? I'm hoping for an answer because I'm curious.
Gotta get this.
Oh, and then you missed a couple too, by the way. Timsky's asking how often will BTFA be buying the floor, monthly, and also
weekly.
When trait channel on BTFA. That's one thing that Crypto Family talked about, which was dope, by the way. I love that idea.
Can I get to the topic of BTFA and then we there, baby? We there. Look,
Timsky already blowing it up.
Y'all gotta be patient with me, man. I'm gonna walk through all. I talk about my faves, bro. So. Banana Task Force 8. Shout out to the team, Sway over there. Talked to him a couple times today. Guys, they're changing their brand. And when I say changing their brand, they're upgrading their brand. They're working on some things that'll revamp the website, make the website more interactive, make the website more user-friendly, more fun, right? They're working on that. They're working on hiring people that can take this brand to another level, right? In addition, you asked your question about BTFA sweeping the floor. Their plan is to sweep the floor weekly with funds from Bandex. Bandex ain't really been pumping, so you can't really expect them to sweep the floor with much money, but they will continue to sweep the floor, right? That being said, what was the last question?
The trade groups.
Yeah.
The trade group Discord channel.
You see it right here, right? You see the only thing they wrote in here is one word, and of course a little emoji. Building. Every day I talk this way, he's updating me on the building process and what that looks like. The reason why I decided to stop calling these particular quote unquote projects and I'm calling them brands is because that's what all of them are doing. They're building their brand. Terrarium, building a brand. Wagmi, building a brand and a game, right? Clear Cryptos, they're building a brand. You're just going to have to take my word for it. BTFA, Bandex, they're building brands. They're not trying to pump and dump and disappear in the light or disappear in the dark with your money. They're trying to take that money and build brands. Those are the companies that will survive no matter what happens, whether it be regulation, whether it be inflation, whether it be stagnation. I'm on a roll with the nation, so I figured I'd just keep going. But
elevation, what other vations you want?
Whether
temptation,
it be temptation, demotivation, collaborations.
We got a rapper, Selmo. You better get on it.
Yeah, but whatever it is, these are the things that are going to continue to survive in this space, and that's why I'm bullish on a lot of the DeFi projects that I talk about today. So yeah, when it comes to staking is going to be adjusted, guys. If you don't if you understand the way staking works, the 180%, 80% was never meant to be here to stay. It's not feasible to give out 180% yearly. So that being said, it's almost time for it to be adjusted. Are they adjusting it tomorrow? No, but they're giving you an opportunity to say, hey, just to let you know, if you haven't staked yet and you want to get those free tokens, you might want to, jump on that, because we're going to be adjusting the staking. How much? I'm not at liberty to say. Do I know? Maybe. But at the same time, these are just things to be, pay attention to, right? Also, for BTFA, same thing applies. They're moving to Discord in a month. Starting July 1st, they're going to be, telling people, hey, you need to start migrating over to Discord, because Discord is the place to be. It's much safer than a Telegram group. Telegram, what are they going to use it for? They're going to use Telegram just to do announcements on the channel, right? Announcements, like, how like Twitter has the announcements and stuff like that. They're still going to do announcements on Telegram, but they're not going to do any movements on Telegram. So here's the link to the Discord for Banana Task Force Ape. It's also free. You have to do a couple verifications and then you'll be in. So, all right, let me see. Crypto Jones. Malik says, I really want to get a Wagmi NFT. Part of the reason I went so hard on BTFA was because I waited till nighttime to get one when gas went down, but it was sold out, not missing 2 boats. Hey, I feel you, bro. And honestly, like, I think the floor on BTFA is down to like 0.1. So you could go get one for the same price. So Daniel says the logo was invented over a game of drunken VR golf. I believe you, Daniel. Clear Crypto says we squished together a bunch of $1 bills and bam, our logo appeared.
I can see that.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. I like it. Where's the Diamond Club at? What are you talking about, RZ?
Maybe the Diamond Vault Club? Or Diamond
Ape
Club?
Diamond Ape Club. I don't know. I don't have a Diamond Ape, so I can't really, do that. That was clear. Oh, was it clear? What's going on, Gabe? Hobbs, what's the alpha about the new benefit for BTFA holders that Phonics was hinting in Telegram? BTFA holders alpha. I don't know, John. I haven't been in Telegram in a couple of days just because I've been super busy. Like, as soon as I get off the show, I got to go get the rest of my stuff out of the house. Everything's moved out of the house. I got to turn in the key. I got to schedule movers. My life has been extremely hectic, John. So I'll pretty sure I'll hear from Phonics after the show. So actually, we asked creators to provide us with a bunch of logo submission, and this one just stood out. Fit like a glove. Okay. I'm gonna just stick with the dollar bill stacking. I like the dollar bill stacking. So Jay Seals building a bro. Oh my God, Daniel. He just can't. He looked for his opportunity.
Yeah, he do.
I might have missed it, but did you answer my wallet question? What was your wallet question, Malik?
I think it was about crypto or Coinbase.
I trust more Jay Seals token than Saitama. yeah, it's probably. I don't know if you should trust Daniel. He drink a lot, so.
Okay, here it is.
Emancipation, Justination. I like it. I like it.
All right. So Malik's question was: most of my assets are in Coinbase wallet. Do I need to find somewhere else? If so, what do y'all use?
I use MetaMask, but I don't have a ledger yet, but I'm buying a ledger as soon as I get to Kansas. So the idea for the ledger is so that you keep things on cold storage and you're not susceptible to scams or people hacking into your wallet. Coinbase wallet is not bad. I just think that exchanges, Coinbase and Coinbase wallet, even though they have the same name, they're separate, right? It's still a wallet. So you can use your Coinbase wallet and you can add that to a ledger to give yourself added security. So I think the takeaway is get a ledger. So our logo is clear and eye-catching and complements our brand well. Our platform has many layers and so does our logo. I'd have to agree with that.
I like that explanation a lot. That's dope.
I'm going to add that to the explanation about the stacking of the dollar bills and boom, got the answer. I got them diamond suits stacked up. Let's effing go, bro. RZ, you lucky, man. I like them things. Trapper hats are cool. Yeah, Trapper hat gang, Trapper hat gang, Trapper hat gang. If I ain't say
you already know.
NFT staking for BTFA also still in the works. Chills, bro. Still in the works. Hobbs holding out. Always is. Finally home. Hello, everyone. Couldn't respond earlier. I was driving. Yeah, unlike Burn. Burn, stop texting and driving. Is Clear Cryptos trading already? No, sir, it's not. They are coming, but they're not in constipation. I like that one. I like that one. Clear Cryptos has not released yet. Thanks, Clear Cryptos. Since when are drunks not trustworthy? That's true. That's true. You know, you can always trust a drunk to do exactly what they gonna do. Have another drink. Coinbase working with ICE. Y'all heard that? Yeah, I heard about that.
They some narcs. They some narcs.
They out here selling your information.
Yo, that should be illegal. Like that should literally be illegal.
Hey, you know, never mind. I can't even say it.
No, say it. What were you gonna say?
I can't.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something else about Clear Cryptos that just came to my mind, but I can't say it. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
If Clear Cryptos is in the building. If they in the building, they know what I'm thinking about.
There you go.
Just thinking, you said win Lambo. Why did you include the Trapper Gang in the mix? No. Coinbase wallet is objectively a poorly made wallet app. I mean, now, do you say objectively like you've used it and you think it's poorly made? What makes you think it's poorly made, Dan? You trying to be a bucket baby? I don't like Coinbase wallet. To clarify, I don't use it. I use it, but I don't like it. It was the first wallet I ever used, so I still have stuff over there. But for the most part, I use my MetaMask wallet. So I'm not trying to be no bucket hat baby. That is wild AF. I text and drive 7th letter of the alphabet. wait. SafePal all the way. I do like SafePal. I definitely like SafePal as well. So Clear Cryptos, Clear Crypto like I see. I think that's what he says. Coinbase wallet sucks ass. Dang, bro. You over there texting a whole lot.
Oh, man.
Here go T and Toast. Toast says, what do you think of Saitama's situation? It's going crazy on Twitter at the minute. Those devs really only care about themselves. What they done to the old holders was disgusting. My thoughts on the Saitama situation is it's negativity that's not necessary to continue. Right. I think that, you know, I gave my clearest thoughts on Saitama when I was on Ryan Patrick's show. Shout out to Ryan Patrick. I haven't talked to you in a while, but he hit me up if you're listening. But my clearest thoughts about the Saitama situation is Saitama needs to die. Those were my exact words. And I didn't mean like the holders in Saitama. I think the holders in Saitama, the only way that they go and venture out and just, you know, try something different is if Saitama just ends it, man. Like, I just don't think that it's a good situation. Now, in regards to the drama that you're referring to on Twitter, the screenshots and all that stuff, look, this is what I'll say. I don't like that those things were being said, you know, from a dev. That's irresponsible. But here's my thing, and this is just me personally as a person. You know, my channel is built on, you know, what I consider crypto core values, what is just basically my core values, right? I think that integrity goes a long way in life and in business. I in no way, shape, or form think that no matter what Justin does to me, no matter what anybody else does to me, my integrity is more important than anything. And I would never take screenshots of somebody's conversation and post them on the world of Twitter, which I know is just going to start an uproar. Now, I get it. Some people feel like the people need to know and all that type of stuff. And I understand that. I get it. But I'm just speaking from my perspective. So those are my thoughts. Justin, what are yours?
To be honest, I saw the screenshots and I saw it was about Saitama and I was like, I don't want no part of it. So
yeah, I don't even care.
I'm not in Saitama and I'm not gonna go back into Saitama. So whatever Saitama's got going on, that's on them. Like, I don't have nothing to do with it. So I mean, yeah, it is what it is for me.
I got about 30% of that message, but I agree with you, Daniel. I don't think it's a good wallet at all. It's like he lost me in the last 20%. I was like,
oh, that's funny.
Why people still in Saitama? I don't know. Because they stuck. Yeah, that's probably why. What I heard is the future of decentralized finance. Boy, you better stop. In the back end, maybe. Yeah. I personally am a fan of the back end. Okay, moving on.
You better be working on J Seals token then, Daniel. Get it pumping.
The mitigation back end, boy, y'all crazy. Nah, the holders need to go.
No,
RZ, they waiting for exchanges if it's ever possible, which can happen. I don't know. They had me at the back end. Oh, we got a celebrity in the building. Shout out to my man Scott Herman Crypto. We was just doing a full segment on Wagmi, man.
Oh yeah, you just the whole Wagmi.
Yeah, congratulations to you guys, man, doing big things in the space. I was telling the shop the other day is I never want to stop talking about good projects, regardless of what the partnership status is. I think you guys are doing a great thing in the space, and I never want to stop talking about those things. That's how I started my channel. That's how I always want to have my channel. So shout out to Wagmi, and of course, shout out to my man Scott Herman being the big boss that he is over there, man. Thank you for stopping by the shop, brother. I appreciate it. Foxy says, I got roasted on Twitter and one of the Saitama devs liked the comments against me. They are extremely unprofessional. Yeah, I agree. Saitama on Binance, I told y'all. Don Roddy says, Saitama lost most of his content creators, including Classic Crypto. That was how Saitama got money. I don't see how Saitama survived without that marketing, that free marketing. I'd have to agree with you on that.
That's a great point.
Sub Sky Herman, you walked right in as Hobbs was celebrating Saitama's successes. Yeah, that's damn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Scott sold his bag too at this point. I'm pretty sure he announced that. So it is what it is. I'm not afraid to talk about it. Like it is what it is, Sky Herman was good, bro. I missed it. Got room. I can jump on for a bit after I drop this.
Oh man, the things I did not need to know, Scott. The things I did not need to know.
Yeah, Scott, I got you, man. Give me a second. I'll throw you an invite, bro. Hold on.
Oh man.
He said I can jump on for a second after I drop this dude.
Wait,
hang on a second, Scott.
Crypto Jones, we pumped for Wagmi. Let's go, Crypto Jones. Let's go. Let's
hilarious.
Go. We need to hear from Scott.
Yeah, hopefully he at least finishes his deuce.
Vern says Scott here, and it's reminding me I need to work out. Yo, me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah, hopefully he don't come on in like his Super Saiyan outfit and like a tank top or some shit like that. So.
And then T and Toast said, bro, it's all good saying you guys are not in Saitama. People are stuck. Took people's money and ducked out quick. They literally said he was up $11 million of other people's money. Damn. T and Toast. What I have to say to that is everybody's an investor and everybody can make the decision whether or not they want to stay or leave.
Yep. And
if you decide to stay, then you have to deal with all the BS that comes along with staying in Saitama.
Yeah, I think I just think it was a decision that I made, and that was fine. So,
but Juarez does have a good point here. He does say he's right because I'm stuck with Saitama, and they just gave me my coins back on Bitmark 2 days ago. That was messed up. That was not your fault, and they should pay for that because there's no reason why trading should have started before everybody got their tokens. That was messed up. So yeah.
Go ahead.
I would have never trusted them anyway, though. Like I personally, if I was still in Saitama during the V1, I would have sold before they hit V2. After I heard they weren't gonna go with Everrise and they were gonna drop the tokens themselves. Because that did give them an opportunity to sell.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what they did. So I would have been like, "Oh, y'all not using Everrise? Oh, let me get up out of here now."
I said it. I said it. When they weren't using Everrise, I was like, "Don't mess with this."
Yeah.
Foxy says I got a bounce. Jeep Club meeting. Need to go park on stuff because Jeep. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on. It says was Scott. Daniel says, was Scott's heart directed at his deuce or at Hobbs and Justin? I don't know. I sent him a link, so we'll see if he jumps on.
Oh man, that's funny.
Like sending love to Hobbs or sending love to the deuce. I must know these things.
Oh my God!
Deuce love for the win.
Oh man, no, guys, no.
You guys are hot mess. I mean, if he's coming on, we'll jump into something else. I mean, if he's not coming on, we'll jump into something else. It's not a big deal. If he's pooping, watching me while he's pooping, it lets me know how he feels about me.
Oh, gross. Now I got visuals. Oh my God, that's dirty. That's dirty.
Change
Crypto
now.
Pause again.
Oh,
for what Hobbs just said.
That was the other thing that I wanted to talk about with BTFA. They got another free listing on Swap Zone.
We talked about that yesterday.
Oh, I wasn't here. Okay, cool. Then
no, you were here when we talked about it. You literally were here.
I probably wasn't listening. Evening, gents. Late into the chat, FTX buying up everything. Madness going on with all these lending projects. Yeah, man. They are definitely. I think they're getting a good. If they can close the deal with BlockFi, that's a steal.
99% of valuation.
That's a steal.
Yeah,
absolute steal. All right, I'm gonna unshare my screen.
Oh, here we go.
Oh wait. Oh, we got the big boss in the house, the big dog from all the way from the land of Wagmi. I bring you guys Mr. Super Swole himself, Mr. I'm going to Greece and don't take nobody, but I'm gonna take pictures. Mr. Eat everything on in the sun when I'm in Greece and brag about it. My man, my homeboy. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Scott Herman. What's going on, brother?
Dude, what is up?
What's happening?
Feeling light. Feeling very light.
What's up, Scott?
Yeah, I bet. You deuced out or what?
Yeah, buddy.
I gotta walk my dog before it gets too late. And there's Jackals will be listening, but someone needs to fill me in as Peanut Gallery. We got you. Here, let me pull up your news, man. It was actually Justin, you have it on your chart, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, go ahead and pull that up, man. So what's up, man? You guys have been basking in the building in the bear so you can bask in the bull, or what, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible last few weeks. For me, like I heard you talking about Greece, posting on food. Greece was great. Then literally was home for a week and was trying to get everything caught up. And then just like that in New York City, New York City was a lot of fun. A lot of networking, a lot of kind of just, getting to know a lot of these guys over at Immutable X and Arcade and, everyone in this photo here. And, all the people that we're talking to that want to be a part of the game, invest in the game, help advise us on the game in the future and how to do things. So, in this industry, it's cool to have, video chats and whatnot, but it's that FaceTime that really builds strong relationships. And Ian and I were just, what's a boots to the pavement, every day.
Boots on ground, baby. Boots on ground.
Yeah, literally came home, and I was wiped out. Like, just brain needed to shut down for a day or two. But it was great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. That's when I went to Vegas with the Clear Cryptos project, and I met Jake Gagan.
That was like a lot of fun.
I met Jake. I met Adam. I met Austin, Zach. It's different. It's kind of like what you said. Like, it's different from a video chat versus you get to really feel. You
can't be fake in person.
Exactly. You understand. Exactly. You understand more who that person is when you get that opportunity to meet them face to face. So, yeah, man, it looks like you guys met some pretty interesting people. I saw some pictures with Classy Cryptos. Did he meet you guys out there or what?
Dude, yeah, actually, I met Classy. He came to this cafe where Bryson, he's a streamer and a Twitch gamer. He's popular on Twitter. Had a little get together for 137 or 136 Studios. I forget the name of his studios. But yeah, Classy dropped by. We were chatting for a while, so it was nice to finally meet Classy in person. And you know, Saitama did come up, and we talked about that for a little bit. And
I bet it's gonna be the talk of the town for the next 2 years, man, for sure.
You know, I heard you guys mention earlier that I probably sold my bag, and I did. As soon as Max left, I was like, "What?"
Like,
I was out. I'm out of here.
And it's okay, you know. It is what it is, man. A project failed. It's just time to go.
Well, and like I've had people message me privately, like, "Hey, how come you're not making Saitama videos anymore?" And I respond to them, and I'm like, "Listen, like, you know, Max left. It was totally caught me off guard. I didn't like that. I don't like how the migration went. I heard you talking about that while I was pooping, so I was listening."
Oh God.
But no, you're right though, right? Like literally
the truth,
they migrated over, and all these whales are dumping. I don't know 100%, but I heard that some whales got like double tokens because they messed up. I don't know if you guys...
that's what Crypto Queen was covering that. She was actually breaking it down and kind of showing some people got double and triple what they were supposed to get, and it's just irresponsible to allow selling. It's irresponsible to allow selling when other people don't have their tokens. There's no argument you can give me to... Dude,
it makes no sense.
Yeah, there's no argument you can give me for that.
I mean, we did our migration in less than 20 hours. Like we announced it, we stopped trading, and then we did it, and we were done. And there were a few stragglers that had some tokens, I think on Bitmart, that needed some help on the BSC side or whatever. And they would literally just DM me, and I would be like, "Hey, okay, we're good to go." And I would get them over to Khaled, who's our CTO, and they get their tokens done.
And it's frustrating. Not frustrating because I don't get frustrated. It doesn't bother me whatsoever personally, but it's a little bit bothersome to see, you know, people still, even to this day, that are super confident, you know, and, you know, more power to them. If they're confident, go for it. You know, that's your confidence. I can't really change your mind. I look at facts, and, you know, when you look at the facts and you just look at it objectively, you take your feelings out of it, you know?
You know what it was for me, and this is what I talked to Classy about, right? Like, I just got so incredibly busy with Wagmi and what we're trying to do here, you know, and managing all the information. And like, I literally have like 5 or 6 meetings a day with people that are either influencers, streamers, or just networking in general, that it just kind of like sucked me out of that tunnel vision I had with Saitama and like kind of like being a part of all that hype. And
Wagmi gave you the slap across your face that you needed it to be like, dude, let me show you what a real, you know, brand looks like, you know. Well,
that's just the thing, you know, Hobbs, like the things that are happening here and how smooth they happen and on time, and just the level of information that's always put out there and the professionalism, you know, it really showed me like this is how a crypto company is going to be successful. Like, you know, we would never post a screenshot where literally everything is spelled wrong and you have the wrong logos for Ethereum and Bitcoin. Like, why would, and people try to make excuses for it. And it's like, who's approving these images before they just throw them on a page with,
and it's consistent, you know, it's not like it was a one-time blunder. You know, it's consistent. It's been
forever. And I used to make excuses for it, like, oh, you know, whatever, it's just a screenshot. You know, and it just, you know, maybe back then, like 5 or 6 months ago, like it wasn't as bad, but it's even like the quality of
the bad quality went worse.
Yeah, like the bad quality has just gotten worse and worse and worse. To now it's to a degree where like, unless you're blind, you have to see it. Like maybe this time last year, it was like, oh yeah, you know, a spelling error here or whatever. Like, who cares? There's still big things happening. Everyone's excited. But now it's at the point where they're just like, here's a screenshot and it's so fucked, but nobody cares. And then like, you go to a chart and they're buying more. Oh, State of Mask released a screenshot today. Like,
and then they play with people's emotions, where like they've made so much money that when the market starts to rip, they just start buying 50s and 60 ETH and whatever. And then right when people start buying in with them,
dump it.
Dump
yeah,
on
and
you. So
it's so
it's so
easy to see.
obvious. You know,
It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Well, and like, not one person at NYC NFT said Saitama. Not one person.
No.
Nobody knows who Saitama. Like,
I was just about to say they didn't say it not because they didn't want to mention it. They didn't say it because they didn't know who the hell they were.
Like nobody at this table knows who Saitama is aside from like us, right? Like they're so busy. I mean, like, dude, like GameFi is one of the biggest sectors that's growing and gonna be growing the fastest in crypto.
Yeah.
And that's where all these NFT guys are going because they know true utility for NFTs is gonna happen in gaming really fast. It's already happening now. You know, and we were networking and going to parties. You know, for example, we had our Immutable X AMA yesterday, which if you missed it, I just posted the full AMA on my YouTube channel because it crashed like once halfway through. But luckily, I was recording on Streamlabs, so I was able to.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's always good to kind of dual record because.
Well, I think from now on, Hobbs, I'm gonna record the Twitter Spaces on Streamlabs and then put them on YouTube. That way, they're there. But you know, we're talking to these guys about like back-end solutions so that you can pay for crypto with credit card and not have all these fees and transfers to go through in order to do it. Right? This is what Saitama was talking about doing over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's one of those things where, like, you know, and that's why, you know, I tell the shop all the time is like, I don't care, you know, personally about like sponsorship status with good projects, right? What I care about is that I get, you know, the people that are in the shop or that, you know, understand investing and trading. I care that I get them in good projects and not get them in. I mean, I care that I give them information on good projects. And it's a reason why, you know, I'm strong with BTFA and I cover them a lot. And I'm strong with, you know, Clear Cryptos because I know the vision, even though some people will tell you that there is no vision. But is a reason why I talk about Terrarium and I definitely talk about Wagmi because in my opinion, you know, even though all of those brands are going in different directions, the one thing that's consistent about all of those brands is the leadership, the way that they run the companies, the way that they do things in the right way. They're not trying to bait you with this carrot just to get you to buy the token. Quite frankly, Wagmi doesn't even really care about the token right now, right? Like the focus has always been about the game. And until that game is launched and successfully launched, the token will kind of be just coasting, right? And you know that's important. So
yeah, I mean, well, we definitely care about the token, but you
understand what I'm saying, right?
I understand what you mean. Like, the focus right now is literally building the bear. And I'll tell you what, like people who are accumulating the token right now are gonna be making, you know, massive games once we roll out. I mean, how many games are getting tweeted out twice a week by GameStop? Right. You know, like GameStop is going to be posting one of our video trailers on Friday. That's what they were teasing yesterday. Yeah. You know, and it's like we had a call, a little bit of alpha. Like we had a call with GameStop yesterday, and we're talking about like how we want to proceed forward with their marketplace and how we can time, you know, our game public beta coming out and the release of our NFTs with their marketplace. Like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see all these tweets with Immutable X and GameStop and start to realize like, oh, you know, there's some serious backers getting behind this project.
And you guys are the only NFT project on GameStop wallet currently, right?
Well, they're going to be onboarding a few, but we're one of the few games that's actually playable, right? Okay. So in order to, like, for example, I think Gods Unchained will be going on there as well because Immutable X is building the GameStop wallet. So I think Gods Unchained will be there. But I mean, like, you know, we're now on Immutable X next to Illuvium, next to Gods Unchained, next to Ember Sword, next to Planet Maze or Moze, I forget what it's called. But you know, it's cool, you know. And some people might get discouraged because maybe they expect the chart to, like, you know, fly to the moon
while Ethereum's dumping to $1,000 a share. Right?
Yeah, like had this been 6 months ago, we'd be at probably a $200 million market cap with all this insane news that we have.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at everything that's happening, with the government, with the Fed, with everything, when you just look at the macroeconomics of things, like people just got to understand the only thing you can focus on if you're a true brand and a true, company is you just focus on the building process, because the reward is going to be so massive when the market decides to overall turn around, that you're gonna put yourself in a position to succeed. So I think that the companies that are doing that in this space, the DeFi projects that are doing that, those are the projects that are going to be able to survive anything. Like I said before, like they're going to be able to survive inflation. They're going to be able to survive regulations. Y'all want me to go with the Asians again? I can keep going.
Asians, baby, Asians.
Yeah, like there's just so many things that are there are reasons, there are multiple reasons to be bullish on multiple projects in this space. But Wagmi, of course, is definitely right up there at the top of the list in my opinion. So
yeah, Moonforce General is under the impression that we were paying GameStop for those tweets. We weren't paying for those.
They'll take some cash to tweets.
Yeah.
No, I mean, partnerships are different than just tweets, right? So
yeah, well,
partnerships, the announced partnerships are that.
Well, I think GameStop realizes that the direction that gaming is going and how big crypto gaming is, and they're hungry, right? Like it's no lie that GameStops have been closing down. Like literally, one of my buddies was a regional manager, and he works at Target now. But all of my I had 7 Funko Pops getting delivered to his store. It's 30 minutes away. Even though I had a GameStop literally 5 minutes down the road, but I would go there just to see my friend.
Yeah.
And then he quit and got a job at Target. And then it took 4 or 5
months. Which is usually right next to GameStop.
Literally the Target he works at is right next to the GameStop,
let's say Target is
house.
Usually right next to GameStop. So
it took 6 months to finally get all the pops that were going to that store. And so there's another Goku pop coming out for GameStop, and I went to go pre-order it at the one down the street from my house last week.
Yeah.
And it was there before I went to New York. When I came back, it was closed. I was like, God damn it. What the hell's going on?
I mean, that's no secret, but that's business, right?
It's
that
business.
Doesn't mean that the business is going away. It just, they could be moving to more of a...
well, you don't need a store to sell
NFTs. I was just about to say they could be more of an online platform, right?
Yeah, everything's online now.
Yeah, and the name GameStop rings bells. If you guys have never heard of... When I did my video, I focused in on, the fact that the GameStop AMC craze is brought on millions and millions and millions of people. I mean, it was trending all over Twitter for months. That particular, you guys attaching to that name of GameStop is huge in my opinion. And
100%.
Not just for the fundamentals of it, but just for the quote unquote clout, right, of being a part of that, project. So yeah, man, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing with Wagmi. Never blinked an eye. You guys are doing your thing. And we salute you. So,
well, we're gonna have to get you playing some games soon with all these new characters.
Yeah, Toy Did Nerds, one of my subs. He's really looking forward to boosting up one of our win columns, either mine or his.
Well, I plan on finally, now that I'm home, coordinating another big stream with all of us, battle each other. Maybe we'll put some fun prize in the line.
Yeah, no, I'll be with that. I'll be in Kansas Saturday officially. I'm in a hotel right now. I finally moved out of my place.
Oh, congratulations!
Everything's being shipped over to Kansas now. My family's already there, so I'll be on a plane on Saturday and finally be somewhat settled. Staying with my brother for about 3 to 6 months before we just get our own place out there. So. Yeah, I'll be much more relaxed and have a lot less stress to take care of things. So,
dude, I hear you, man. When I moved to Florida, I was like, "Can this be over?"
Dude, it's so expensive. It's so expensive.
To move. Oh yeah.
What I thought was gonna be one number ended up being almost double that number, and I'm just like, bro, why? Why can't y'all just tell me that over the phone? You waited till you got here, packed everything on the truck, and they were like, oh, this is way more than we thought.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, when I packed my house, this was 6 or 7 years ago, they wanted They're like, oh yeah, it'd be like 20 grand. I was like, I'll pack it myself.
Man,
Thank you very
he
much.
said, bye, Felicia.
Yeah, seriously, like 20 grand for you to put shit in boxes and put it in a truck. No.
If you package yourself, it's a lot cheaper because they'll still come get it, but they don't have to pack it.
Well,
That's what I learned this time. So, but
well, and dude, like when you start packing your house, you're like, oh, I'll go to Home Depot and get some boxes, and it's like you never have enough.
No. My wife was supposed to do it. She basically was like, nope, I'm going, you know. But I didn't have time to do it. Like it was just easier to do it this way, you know.
That's good, man.
For my family, so we got it done.
I'm glad that you're all packed up. You'll be settling in soon. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, my brother's already got the Ethernet cable set up for me. You know, I got green screen coming in. I'm gonna try to start revamping the channel a little bit. You know, give the channel a little bit of a makeover. You know, just kind of really focus in on the YouTube thing and focus in on, you know, some of these partnerships and stuff like that. So looking forward to it, man.
That's what I'm doing too. Now that I'm home, I'm like, I got to start going live. I haven't been live in, I don't know, a month.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude. But I mean, your position has changed, right? So you don't stress over the tornadoes in Kansas. I'm not stressing, man. I've lived in Chicago like half my life. But yeah, like the thing is, like when you get into a different position such as the one you're in, like YouTube influencer is it's not as important as the actual title that you hold. You know what I mean? So you just don't have the time for it anymore. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But still, like, I like connecting with the community. I want to, you know, as we move into the public beta, which I'll send you the link. Actually, I don't know if you knew. Maybe some of your subscribers. There's going to be a VIP, 10,000 people to play the VIP launch end of July.
No, I wasn't aware.
Yeah,
Justin. I'm just
let me get you the
my
link
bad.
for that.
I didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
I just posted it on my video yesterday.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I didn't catch it yesterday. I was literally moving until 11:30 at night.
So good, man. Oh, shit, hold on, wrong computer. Got 4 computers on my desk right now. You know how it is.
Yep.
So what else has been going on, dude? What else have you been doing?
Oh man, you know, like I said, the move is basically taking up, you know, my whole entire life. But you know, got a larger position. I actually hold the same position you hold, talent acquisitioner for Banana Task Force 8. We recently sold out of our 10,000 NFT collection during the bear market. You know what I mean? So, kind of moving forward with that project. Wrapped into Clear Cryptos, which I think is going to be very, very game changing in my opinion. Personal life, like I said, move's been like right up there, just taking over everything. So
I talked to Austin briefly before I went to, I think, Greece, and he's like, or maybe it was New York. I don't know which week it was, but he's like, I got to tell you all about Clear Cryptos.
Austin Hilton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's game changing. Right?
I see Ponzi going after you guys.
Oh, too. Yeah, so we must be doing the right thing, right?
Yeah,
we must be on the right path.
Dude, I don't understand why he goes after you guys, and all the while he's pushing Sky Token so hard.
While getting paid in Sky Token when he does the AMAs, but you know that's a whole nother thing.
Dude, like I was gonna cover Sky Token. I am actually invested in it a while back. One of my friends told me about it. And I was like, oh, this looks cool.
Is there a BTFA character in Wagmi?
I mean, those are things we can do.
I mean, if they want to throw us in there, I'm sure Sway would be willing to listen. So, you know.
Those are things that we can talk about.
Yeah, Sway's a big fan of you guys' project. We've had multiple conversations about it.
Why don't you
guys have been
set up a call with me, and we can talk about stuff like that because.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
We want to have clans. We want you to have like special skins for your characters for your clan. Like that's easy.
Yeah. Let's we'll set something up once I get after the holidays. We'll set something up and we'll have a conversation.
Oh yeah, there's a holiday coming.
Yeah, motherfucker, go spend time with your family.
Nah, dude, I just spent 2 weeks with my family.
Oh, that's right. He like nah.
Yeah, I put the VIP beta sign up in the chat.
Okay.
No, but so let's talk about Sky Token for a second. All right. So I talked to these guys, Omar and David. David's the owner of the technology, and this was months ago. Mm-hmm. And, you know, so I have the conversation. I had invested like 10 grand, right? At like 380 or something like that. And then it dipped. And I was like, shit.
And then it dipped again.
Yeah. Well, no, hold on. So this was a couple months ago. So I'm talking to David, I'm talking to Omar, and I'm like, you know, so how is the token related to the technology? And David's like, it's not. And I was like,
and your heart stunk. He's like, wait, what?
I was like, well, like, that's a problem. Like, that's a real big problem, you know?
Yeah.
And so then, you know, you dive into the tokenomics, and there's none of that buy and sell tax goes towards liquidity. So that liquidity was never, like, if you look at the tokenomics, it's like 3.5%. There's none of that goes to liquidity. And they're not renounced, so they can change that. Yeah. So we literally had an hour-long conversation, me with my guys, you know, Jay and Costas, like, talk about all this stuff. And I mean, I should have charged a consulting fee, not that they used our recommendations, but I was like, dude, I go, number one, fix your tokenomics, because like any little buy and sell on the chart was just wrecking it or pumping it because there was no liquidity. Right. Like, dude, there has to be liquidity. Like, you can't just be manually adding it all the time, especially if you plan on having $1 trillion company jumping on board. Right. So, and that's what they kept talking about, you know, and at this point, everybody knows who they're talking about, right? Because they tagged them. They tagged Amazon, like, in a tweet, which red flag. Yeah. So I'm like, listen.
Scott on a roll today, and he just.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that Daniel in our chat said the same thing about Sky Token that you're saying now. But hey, it was great seeing you, Scott. Hobbs, great as always. I actually gotta go. I gotta go get my water. But yeah, I will see everybody later.
All right, brother. Dude. Take it easy.
So anyway, so I'm like, David, Omar, I'm like, what you guys should do is fix your tokenomics. And then as you roll out this technology, because the technology is legit, it just has nothing to do with the token. Like zero. I'm like, why don't you have all of these companies that are buying your technology? Part of their lease is they have to buy and stake Sky Token. Right. So now you have buys on the chart and it's being staked. Those companies can write it off. It's a tax write-off. And now you're going to have actual volume moving through the chart. So your investors are happy. Because they literally, the way it comes across is they were just like, oh, crypto is popping right now. Let's get some free money. So we can go put this technology in schools for free. So like they literally launched a token, have all these people promoting it. They have zero liquidity in the taxes. It has nothing to do with the technology. And everybody who was talking about it and pumping it essentially was just having anyone investing give their money away. Yeah, I don't think everyone knew that in the beginning because maybe they didn't have the conversation that I had. So I don't want to point fingers at anybody who was talking about Sky Token in the beginning because I don't know what they were told, right? Like, I don't know if they were told.
I mean, I never talked about it, but they were going to come on the channel. And the one thing that I was, you know, until I remember us having this conversation as well. And the one thing that when you told me that, I was like, wait a minute, I thought the token was, you know, a part of the technology, right? Like, I thought that you would be buying into the company by buying the token. Well, the reality is they're actually two separate entities to the point where they actually have to make a specific website just for the token versus attaching it to the actual company that Amazon may or may not be investing in. Right.
And even if Amazon, like they kept saying Amazon's going to invest, I think it was only going to be like a $25,000 investment or something like that. Yeah. And then later I heard another rumor it was supposed to be like 100,000 and then it kept changing. So I never really knew what it was. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they would OTC those tokens anyways.
Yeah.
Also, you can't even buy more at the time. I don't know what it's like now. At the time, you couldn't even buy more than like 15 grand at a time anyways. Because the
Sky Token?
The Sky Token. So what happened with me, that last tweet they did when they finally tagged Amazon and that shit pumped, I was out. Like I got out of there. I think I made maybe $500. Like, I just wanted my money back.
Yeah.
You know, and I was talking to some of the people about it, and I'm like, guys, this is the conversations I had. I have the screenshots too. Like, I was in Greece actually texting Omar, and I was like, dude, you still haven't fixed this. You still haven't done that. And he literally, like, he's telling me how amazing I am in these tweets and the message. He's like, oh, this is what I like you so much. You're a straight shooter.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, oh, the dev who holds the contract, you know, he has a lot of pride. So like, it's hard to get him to change things. I'm like, dude, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, shove his pride up his ass and let him know that he's screwing with people's lives and their money, you know?
This one's near and dear to your heart, ain't it?
Well, you know, it bothers me because more than other ones, because like I addressed this issue, and
Early.
I talked to Omar and David 2 or 3 months ago now, and I addressed all these problems, and they told me they were gonna fix it.
Yeah.
And it's been 3 months. It's literally a 5-minute thing to fix the taxes on your token. Like, boop, boop, boop. Now the taxes are good, and now you have liquidity flowing into the liquidity pool.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked as of while I was in Greece. The token still has nothing to do with the technology.
Yeah.
So maybe things have changed in the last few weeks, but I feel bad. You know, I feel bad because people are thinking, oh, you know, Amazon's going to come in and take this thing to the moon. And what's it at now? Like 45 cents? It was at 5.80.
Nah, I think it's at like 30 something.
It went even lower.
Yeah, I think it went like, I think it was at like 39 cents. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. The way I look at it, it's like, it's one of those things where I think that the clarity needs to happen, right? Like, I think you need to, if the token is not tied to the technology, which is what you're selling people.
Yes, right? They're telling everybody the technology.
Yeah, because I like the technology, but you know, I'm not buying the technology when I buy the token. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then I think that that's something that needs to be, is it just Sky or what? Sky
token. It's at 47 cents.
Okay, so
liquidity is down to 100,000. Market cap 17 million. Damn, that's a big swing.
Yeah, I mean, it ran up like crazy over that, you know, potential.
Dude, you can literally see when that tweet
right
went out, May 20th. That's when I sold, May 20th.
You're like, yep, that's what I sold.
And a few people even reached out to me that I didn't even know were tracking my wallet. Like old guy David was like, dude, you sold your Sky token? I'm like, yeah, dude, I sold my Sky token. And I told him why. I was like, everything I just said. And I was like, dude, this is what they're doing. This is the conversation I had, and they haven't done anything. So you bet your ass I'm going to get my money back.
Yeah, I mean, if anytime, you know, and that's one of the things we talk about on the channel all the time is anytime that you lose confidence in a project, like it's, you know, it's probably best that you exit before, you know, unfortunately, before something like the project going from $5 to 47 cents happens, right? So,
oh my gosh. Well, and you know what? That's what I like best about the Wagmi team. Like, if there ever is any slack that needs to be picked up, everyone's trying to do it. Like, there's no, this is your job, this is my job, or hey, don't tell me how to do my, like, there's no egos.
Yeah.
Everybody is trying to get this done as fast. And that's why we've gotten this far in 6 months.
Yeah.
Everyone is just trying to go as fast as we can. We know the market sucks right now. We're aware of it, but at the same time, we're not going to let it slow us down.
Now, since I got you on the channel, we noticed something at the bottom about staking. You have anything extra to add on staking in DAO? What's that going to look like?
So,
and
yeah,
kind of what the time frame for that is.
So we're working on adjusting our tokenomics a little bit, so to make them a bit more aggressive. Nothing is set in stone yet. That was part of like a lot of these people that we were networking with. We were also getting advisory, right? Like, hey, what's the best way to do X, Y, and Z as we get ready for our launch? Yeah. So one of the utilities of the token was going to be using it for wagering, and in the skill-based wagering, right?
Now, is that only for the tournaments, or is that just strictly because I know
No, you'll be able to skill-based wager like anytime.
Anytime. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my question then. Okay.
So the skill-based wagering is going to come out probably end of Q4 or Q1. Q4 this year, Q1 next year, because when we roll out the VIP beta, that's to test to ensure that like the ranking systems work correctly. So like a level 1's not going against a level 20. You know what I mean? To make the game fair, because you don't want to introduce wagering. You know, and some guy is in there like
just like smashing on an €8, taking all his money.
Well, and also too, the way the wagering system is gonna work is that's gonna have like a level system as well, right? So like you can't just go in and start wagering max wages. You gotta, you know, be able to play the game, rank up your account to be unlock different levels of wagering, just to protect the users, right?
Yeah.
But you know, always learning from market conditions, right? So obviously with the market tanking, that caused a lot of charts to tank. And if we want mass adoption for crypto, we realize that if we launch our wagering with just the Wagmi token, what's going to happen is if there is another crash and you've been wagering and winning and you turned $100 into 500, then all of a sudden it's worth 100 again.
It's like,
you're
wait
like,
a minute.
Whoa, I hate crypto. So this is the solution, one of the solutions, and we'll have a dedicated video about this too. So to enter the wagering arena, it's going to cost users $10 a month in Wagmi token. Okay, so if you got 100,000 people in their wagering arena, that's $1 million in volume, you know, a month just in, you know, paying for that. Okay, to be able to be in there. We're gonna peg it to USDC when we launch wagering.
Stablecoin.
Once everything is running smooth, then we're going to introduce wagering with the Wagmi token, but have a disclaimer like, hey, you can wager your
okay.
So
but,
like,
so when they wager and they win, they can move their winnings to USDC.
Yeah.
Because you'll have the pair.
Yes. Well, I mean, or you could keep it in ETH too, right?
Or you know what I mean? Like if
but the disclaimer will be, hey, you know, you can wager in Wagmi token and potentially make more, but also understand that if the market goes down, then that could be worth less, right?
Gotcha.
Someone like me, where I'm like a little bit of a gambler, I would probably rather wager in Wagmi because in my head, once that's available, people are going to be buying more of the token every week in order to wager and make their token worth more.
Yeah,
but
and then when you buy at levels like this, you can accumulate enough Wagmi token where you could just make more Wagmi token. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, with reflections and everything. I mean, I have a Wagmi bag with the NFT I'm going to use when the game comes out. That by the time the game comes out will probably be worth like, I think in that it's a little bag of like 3,000 worth of the token.
Yeah.
So by the time the game is live and staking's live, that'll probably be worth like, I don't know, 30 grand or something or more.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, you know, it's gonna last me a long time.
Seriously. Like when I know when Rodney, he invested, you know, probably like shit higher than the level that we're at right now. I think he put like 3,000 in or something like that, or 4,000 in, and it was up to 40,000, you know. And I think we only went to like a $40 million market cap, $30 million market cap. So yeah, I mean, I have my bag, you know, I got my Wagmi bag. It ain't going nowhere. I'm chilling because I'm good with it. You know, I might buy a little more, you know, with the levels that it's at now. But I got my NFT, I got my bag, and I'm just waiting to see, you know, how you guys execute. And I'm confident you'll execute properly. So.
Oh yeah, dude. You know we're gonna execute properly. And then for governance, we're gonna have fun things in the game where, you know, Ian used to be in a band, and he's actually produced on Broadway, and so he's really into music. So one of the things that he wants to do is introduce new and upcoming artists and have their music available in game, so you can change the tracks. So when you're playing the game, it's the same music all the time.
Yeah.
And so part of the governance will be, you know, voting on stuff like that, like which tracks do you want to see for the week and things of those nature. So there's going to be a lot of really cool things coming that we can talk about in the near future.
Yeah, man, let's have a conversation after the holidays. Like I said, I have my son's birthday, my brother's birthday, and my youngest son's birthday are all in the same month. month, and I'm going to Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm going to Atlanta. But when I'm in Atlanta, I'll be by myself, so that'll be a good time. Like, I think I'll be in Atlanta like the 8th through the 10th or something like that. So let's set something up for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream just because we're 15 minutes over. Plus, I gotta go turn in the keys to my house before they try to charge me. So it was good having you here, Scott, man. An absolute pleasure as usual. I'm glad that you decided to stop by the shop. I hope you wash your damn hands though. People will never know. You will never know if his mouse has the dirty stuff. But listen, guys, I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, but I want you guys to have a great day as per usual. And it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Wait, dang. That guy over there is Scott Herman. My name is T Hobbs, and this is the Crypto Shop. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. You guys have a good one. Peace.
You there?